Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the UAB Blazers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. But he's got some space here. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So the Gators offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roule. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou. How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will be returned. The Blazers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Blazers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack sets up second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Blazers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators. They go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the Blazers will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Gators offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time for the defense, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
It's a draw to the back. Gets some space around the 30. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him. The Blazers offense is on the move now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Over the middle and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Blazers will have to punt this one away. field it at the 25. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his fourth receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And the Blazers will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Blazers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Defense is coming after him. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Let's see go on the move, launching deep.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And this time it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gators are in the red zone now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And there's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. It's a fumble. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He'll toss it to the back, running with purpose. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Trying to find room. It's Murphy. Unleashes the stiff arm. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
And the Gators will line up here on first down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The completion makes it second down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Lets it go. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well we defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defense.
It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Here's the second down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. The quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the Blazers will send their punt team onto the field. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. He's got it right near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. 2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Blazers will line up to run it away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got his man in the open field. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Jet sweep receiver trying to find some room. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quick throw to the left side. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. When he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Murphy. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Hold it. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Murphy. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Blazers will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Working to set up a screen pass here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Blazers will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a bullet, but incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Gators. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to pass here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the Blazers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. He tackled him at the 11-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Out past the 30. At the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Blazers line up on 1st and 10 now.
42 Spider. 4.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, UAB.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. Uses the spin move to get into the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Backed up. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Gators.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team pins it in and brings it down. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Blazers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset the plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Blazers will line up to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop. And here comes a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on first down. It's complete.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags a quick throw. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. A short completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right. This one caught. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Blazers looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, UAB.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. When he's got some space here. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Across the 45 now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a tremendous toughness here. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Blazers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? The 50, the 40, at the 30. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. The pocket breaking down. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Got it. Come on, set.
The back's got it. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a